Guys, I think today I'm talking about something, in skincare, which I think all of us have gone through. There are times when we end up picking up like a very nice sunscreen and then we start applying it and we realize that it's nice and the performance is good, it gives us good protection, but every time we apply it, it leaves like that white overcast and then we're like struggling to blend it and you've already bought the, sunscreen, so what to do now? So the thing is, there's a certain way to apply the sunscreen in order to avoid the white overcast. So I'm going to demonstrate you that very quickly. And the sunscreen that I'm using is CeraVe's Mineral Hydrating Sunscreen, one of the best sunscreens, finest sunscreens I've ever come across. So this is a SPF 30. I also like this has a little bit of sheer tint, so this gives me like 2-in-1 kind of impact. So I have my sunscreen and makeup like in one layer, just saves time as well. But yeah, this does not give you like a dense, like a thick coverage, but if you're looking at a subtle coverage, this is very good. I also like the fact this has niacinamide and ceramides, which is like one of the most lubricating things for skin, so I find it a little bit of hydrator, moisturizer as well. So there are more than one reasons I like this sunscreen. This is also dermatologist developed, so something which I like. And just like any other sunscreen, you apply it 15 minutes before heading into the sun and reapply every 2 hours. So guys, see, it's pretty tinted, and I'm going to take some. And then what you're ideally supposed to do now, typically we have this thing, we'll just like take a dime size or maybe like a pearl size sunscreen and just start massaging it, but that ends up leaving the white overcast. So what you're supposed to do is you will take very teeny mini quantity, just dab it like teeny mini dots all over your face, something like this. And like I like to use my fingers, but if you're more comfortable using a makeup blender sponge, feel free to do that. And guys, if this is how you apply, rather than just putting all the sunscreen at one spot and then merging it, there are always chances you have like a patchy finish, especially with these like tinted ones. But if you apply it this way, the way I have just taught you, look at the final output. This is like really cool. And vis-a-vis something like this, where I have like a bulk product, and if I just like rub it all over the skin, you will notice like the blending will not be so, I think, even. It just makes a difference, right? So this was the bulk product that I've blended in. I think we can definitely see like a difference, right? So guys, always apply your sunscreen the right way to have the perfect finish, and never miss the sunscreen. It really protects the skin from like so much of damage from sun, harmful UV rays you cannot even imagine. And in case you're looking for switching to a new brand or looking for a sunscreen, you are running out of your old one, or in case you don't have a sunscreen, you better buy one. And CeraVe's Hydrating Mineral Sunscreen with broad spectrum 30 SPF factor 30 and a little bit of tint, little bit of makeup is something like I highly recommend.